think of Gumbo Limbo as this oasis of goodness in the world. No matter what's going on in my life, when I'm here, it all floats away and I just feel good. Everybody here cares so much about the animals and about nature and about conservation, things that I really value, and getting to be a part of that on a regular basis is a real privilege.
Because of the opportunity every day to engage our guests and ensure that they have learned something about nature that they didn't know about before.
Volunteering here at Gumbo Limbo has been an absolutely amazing experience. As a former teacher, and being down here for the winter, it gave me something to do. I interact with children and their families and teach them about the environment, and seeing how excited they get about seeing the turtles and all the other sea life we have here is just totally amazing. And the people working here make it so easy. Everybody is so pleasant. Scheduling is seamless. So it's like a win-win for everybody.
I'm so grateful to volunteer at Gumbo Limbo Nature Center. It fills my bucket. It's a privilege to be a volunteer here and to work around and volunteer around all the paid employees and other volunteers. The staff at Gumbo Limbo truly appreciates everything their volunteers do. They spoil us, they admire us, they compliment us. It's such a privilege. It's so educational, and it's just such a zen place. The visitors that come through our nature center are so excited to be here. They're so grateful when they leave, and they're thankful. When they offer a donation, they're just so pleased to give it. It's not like pulling teeth. They just are so happy to help. I appreciate all that the staff does, all that the other volunteers do, and it's my zen place, and I'm happy to be a 3.5-year volunteer. It definitely fills my bucket.
I love volunteering at Gumbo Limbo to be a part of the 40-year history of Gumbo Limbo, to educate our visitors on the ecosystems, the wildlife, and what we can do to sustain the environment to years and generations to come.
I'd love to work at Gumbo Limbo for a variety of reasons. First of all, the staff that work here is amazing. They're very friendly, very accommodating. They always make you feel very welcomed and like you're part of the team. The other volunteers are amazing people as well. They're very friendly, very committed, and you feel like you're part of a really good, strong group. I have learned by being here so much about the marine ecosystem of Southeast Florida. I've learned so much about mangrove trees, the coral reefs, the importance of taking care of the environment, as well as learning so much about sea turtles and all the fish. But most importantly for me, I get to work with and meet and talk with people from around the world. Everybody that comes here, every visitor that comes here is always in a happy mood. They're very friendly, they're very inquisitive, and I've spoken to people from England and South America, all different parts of Europe, Asia, as well as practically every single state here in the United States. So it's always a very fun place to be.
All the new different people you get to meet every time you volunteer.
I am a Pisces, and by nature I love the ocean and I love sea life and marine environment. When I stopped working full-time, I knew right away that Gumbo Limbo was the place for me. I love all the opportunities we get here. There's lots of opportunities to learn from very professional, experienced staff. You learn about the fish, you learn about turtles and wildlife and the ecosystems that control our life. I've really enjoyed my time here working also in the kitchen and the husbandry, with hands-on with the animals. I love giving the turtle talks and the fish talks because as I give the talks, I'm learning too, and I love imparting this information to everyone. Other opportunities that I really enjoy are working with the science teachers, assisting with the children, or in the education center. Sometimes we have carts, so when it's thunderstorms, we still have activities that can be done. So whatever you like to do, there's an opportunity at Gumbo Limbo.
Well, I just started volunteering here. This is maybe my 4th or 5th time. I love the fact that I love the purpose of Gumbo Limbo. I love what it's doing to save and rehabilitate the turtles. It's a great place to be. I love being outdoors. I love watching the fish. I now understand why people have aquariums. I feel like being here, my blood pressure probably goes down while I'm here, because it's just a great feeling to watch this beautiful, beautiful fish swimming around, and it's a great organization.
I love volunteering at Gumbo Limbo because volunteers are really an integral part of everything that happens here. Volunteers are treated like members of the staff, and we can bring skills and talents from our past careers to Gumbo Limbo.
Wow. Well, I've been volunteering here since December 2017. And the thing that I really like about this is that the aquarium staff and the educational staff, as a matter of fact, all the staff that here had this wealth of knowledge. In my life, I never lived close to the ocean. I grew up in South Texas, and we had sand and mesquite trees, right? So moved here about 8 years ago with my wife, and I've learned so much. You know, as long as you've got a curious mind and are willing to listen and ask questions, you know, the curiosity, you know, I always want to stay curious. And the staff here has just been so incredible for all of us, and I've learned so much from them. I want to give it back to the folks that come here as visitors.
For me, I would say I'm a student at Lincoln University studying environmental science and a big fisherman. So just being here, it's a great spot. You get to learn all about, you know, these new species, and being a fisherman again, there's nothing better than it, honestly. Learn new stuff every day.
And for me, as a retiree, this is a very good stimulation, meeting people from all over the world, getting a chance to talk to everyone, being in nature. Couldn't ask for anything more. When you rescue a puppy, they say, who saved who? And I feel that way about Gumbo Limbo.
Many reasons why. It's just such a wonderful place. I pinch myself all the time that I'm fortunate enough and blessed to be able to be part of the mission of what Gumbo Limbo is all about. My children came here, my grandchildren have come here, and it's just a happy place to be, educating people about, you know, the ecosystems of South Florida. And it's just a wonderful group of volunteers. The staff is amazing, and they couldn't do it without all the volunteers, but they treat the volunteers like employees. And it's really like a family environment. Everybody that comes here is happy. It's wonderful to see children just light up when they get to have a shark's tooth and just get amazed about the seashells on the scavenger hunts. And now with our latest edition with Jacob's Outlook is just a wonderful way to see South Florida. So I'm just very grateful to be part of the whole organization, and
Is this open?
I'm just happy to be here.
Well, to be honest, I didn't know I was going to love volunteering here as much as I do. I thought, well, this is just a nice place to volunteer, and we're environmentally conscious, so that's what I was like, that's what attracted me. But now that I started volunteering here, a whole world opened up. I learned everything. I learned something new every day that I'm volunteering here, and I get to share it with my knowledge with other people. And I'm with people that are like-minded as far as environmentally minded and conscious. And one of the best things about volunteering here is also that there's so many different opportunities. So I can one day I'll work at the tanks, and another day work at education or help with the education carts or photography. So for me, that's great that it's just it's varied. So I'm learning things, meeting new people, and just having a good time.
I love to volunteer at Gumbo Limbo because it's so timeless. I've been coming here since I was a little kid on field trips. Now I get to volunteer here, and it's like nothing has changed, but so much has changed and developed and grown, and I get to meet the most amazing people and work with the sweetest animals, and it's like a warm hug. It's like a little slice of heaven over here.